Hello for those of you who came from the growth stage. We're going to continue with 30 minutes of pitches. We're going to hear about 4 companies, and then we're going to have a nice panel, another both sides of the table panel with angel investors this time, and a company that's a bit early stage than what we saw yesterday with 123 contact form. We're going to see that it's very different. The discussions are very different, and the way that the problem is set up also like has different issues that arise and different benefits that can come. And then we're going to do another round of pitches, and that's going to be it for Startup Spotlight on stage. We have a nice combination of startups now. We have some guys that actually yesterday at the party came and they just took out a magazine out of the bag. It's like, hey, look, we just found out we are featured on Business Magazine. So that's nice that things keep happening. So we're going to have some freshly made stars here. I invite on stage Elefin.
Hello. I'm Marius Bogdan Păslariu, co-founder of Elefin. Actually, it was not just a page on Business Magazine. It was actually, we are nominated in top 30 most innovative companies in Romania. Okay, I've always do business with partnership. I never do business alone. Before Elefin, I founded few other companies, and I always confronted an issue. I needed a transparent environment where to discuss, where to track all the financial transaction that we had with my partners, with my managers. The accounting solution couldn't help us with that. Actually, we are focusing on cash flow because cash flow management is one of the most important things when we speak about the success of any company, especially in startup or SMEs. Otherwise, if they don't do a proper cash flow management, they have huge chances to fail. Let me introduce you Florin. Florin is a very dynamic entrepreneur. He always do business with partnership and managers. He has 6 companies here, and he was always confronting with the issue of poor communication with his management team and his accounting. He was always in the phone asking for relevant information, relevant insights from his companies. So he was losing a lot of time from this point of view. And he also complaining about the lack of control and transparency. He understood that he can't do cash flow management based on accounting. That's why he created his own solution, Excel sheets. He created these 6 huge Excels, but instead of solving an issue, he actually had a bigger problem because no matter what he did or how he did it, he would end up like this. This is actually one of my my spreadsheets. You see 6 print screens from each of my company for every single month. So you can't get clear information or a big view from here. Just imagine what human error could do here. Florin understood, after all, that we can help him, and we did it. These are a real print screen from the app. He can track now the activity of his managers, of his bookkeepers, of his partners. He can schedule and predict and project his cash flow company, and he can better understand his company. This is just a sample of, just an example of cash flow, how cash flow reports could look in Elefin. You can see the big picture, or you can drill down to every single transaction for a specific period of time. Florin is not just a character. Florin is actually our most recent customer, and with the other customers we have, he can enjoy now, relax, and take control of his business, do it anytime, anywhere. He can enjoy freedom, trust, growth, and focus on the things which matter most, which is actually making money, not just counting them. We actually sell Elefin for the entrepreneurs, those people which are either in business partnership and they need transparency and transparent environment, or they run multiple companies, or they are paying a manager that they need to keep track of and to understand how their businesses are working. Or also, if we are thinking about only one person, if it's analytical, dynamic, and promotes fairness in the company. We are positioned in the middle of 5 markets. 5 markets that actually are just barely scratching the surface of the real needs of entrepreneur, because they focus on mostly on the management, on the accounting, on the sales point of view. We actually solve this issue, and we are targeting the entrepreneurs. Our most related competitor is Sparkholder, but they mainly focus on investors, and they do it only by API. Until now, in order to better understand our customer, we did mostly direct sales, but we are also did some. We have also did some experiments relating online sales. We actually have an educational marketing program to help entrepreneurs better understand their business and their cash flow. We also have a strategic partnership with one of the biggest business speakers in Romania, which is using Elefin in his company, and he wants to resell it after that. This is our team, and me and my co-founder with plenty of experience in programming. We just were nominated yesterday in the top most innovative companies. We won Romania Eurocloud Award and nominated like in top 3 Eurocloud for Europe. Thank you.
Any questions?
So, as a business owner, how do I use your software? Is this integrated with my accounting software, with my CRM,
Yes.
with my bank account? How is it working? What do I have to do? Or do I have to hire someone else to input the data there?
You have all the options included. We just made the partnership. We are discussing about the partnership in one of the other colleagues from the How to Web, from the Startup Spotlight, for integrating with the banks. We can do it by API, importing from any kind of system, only that you need for your accountancy system to make it in real time if you want real-time information and to be well structured. Or you can do it manually if you want, like you did it before in Excel, but much more easy and with much more traceability of the transaction.
Hi, so
Hello.
I actually think this will be a great problem to have a nice, easy solution to, because you're absolutely right. Companies go bust because they run out of cash. So how far have you got in terms of like paying customers now, and how are you funded at this stage, and what's next?
Until now, we were the one which invested everything in the company. We didn't have any investment from outside. We have 9 paying customers, and actually our more recent customer, he paid in advance for 20 months because he wanted all the discount we can offer him. Yes, and we have more users, but we have also those partnership which we can't charge them because it's another story there. They will be a reseller. And okay, thank you. Anything else?
How much do you charge?
From 45, we have 4 different packages. From $45 to $98 each month. Depends of what kind of modules, add-ons, options do you choose.
Sorry, I need to ask you something. I really would like to see the main features of your application.
Sure.
Because I really don't understand the value proposition and what is different than the others.
Okay. Sorry, we're out of time
Do you want to
answer
sit?
that.
Okay.
So
After that, I can show you, no problem. Thank you. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
One thing that I always appreciate when doing this type of events is the fact that we're always in great company.
Oh,
So the
I was-
startups, but as well as the mentors and the jury who are helping us. So like who I have here in front of me is like we have Molin, angel investor. We have Cosmino Kishore, business development manager at Hubraum. We have Alan Clayton, roaming mentor and business coach at SOS Ventures. We have Erhan from 500 Startups Turkey. We have Andy Young from 500 Startups London, entrepreneur in residence. In the back, I see Robert Knapp, angel investor and entrepreneur at Cyber Ghost. So it's impressive that we can all get together and do this every year. And now we also have another amazing product and an inventor. So I invite on stage Scooterson.
Hi, I'm Mihnia from Scooterson. I'm one of the co-founders and also the head of research and development. Last year, the total sales of electric bikes and scooters was about 35 million units. That is the market we want to disrupt. I'm very passionate about electric transportation. I talk with a lot of people in the past 2 months, past 2 years, and I found out they have, for example, they have fears of range, autonomy of the vehicle, and this is a real issue because nobody wants to have a drained battery 2 kilometers away from home. Also, we all have smartphones and we use apps to solve a lot of things or have better experience with things. But how many of you have a connected vehicle? Please raise your hand. Okay, one. Thanks. So, electric bikes and vehicles are perceived as ugly or clunky or just awkward. So it's a dull design, and we all know about the climate change issues. I will skip. So we start by adding intelligent features to our Scooterson, where you always see outside, and combining technology, mobile technology, and big data. Scooterson understands and enhances the rider's experience whilst maximizing energy efficiency and safety. Now let's see the features, the software features.
The Scooterson app will automatically start Rolly when you're within activation range using its... The Scooterson app will automatically start Rolly when you're within activation range. Using its knowledge of your daily habits, it can then predict and suggest your most likely destination. Using motion detection and algorithms, it simply understands how you ride. There's no need for a gear shifter, not even an acceleration lever. You start as you would riding a regular kick scooter. The gesture control system will detect your body as it moves. First kick, gear 1. Second kick, shifts to gear 2. Then simply sit for gear 3. What could be easier than that? You do still need to pull the brake lever if you want to stop. However, you won't need to worry about the kickstand because Rolly will stand by itself and it will automatically lock. Sharing is caring. Using the app, your friends and colleagues can request access to use your Rolly. The cloud-based sharing management system will send you a notification to ask you to grant them access. It's down to you whether you accept or not. The app will unlock your Rolly, pairing it with your friend's smartphone and allowing him or her to use all the predefined features accessible to a guest user. When a secondary owner is using the vehicle, their user profile is automatically loaded and the powertrain settings are adjusted to match their body weight and riding preferences. The more you ride Rolly, the more information the Scooterson app will gather and store in the cloud. After a while, by leveraging this data, it will create a new optimized powertrain profile based on your riding patterns, your weight, and surrounding terrain specifics. Also, the predictive routing becomes increasingly accurate. The turn-by-turn navigation uses haptic feedback to help keep your eyes on the road while riding to a new destination. The adaptive lighting will increase your visibility and safety in all lighting conditions. When turn-by-turn navigation is on, the lights will automatically signal at corners. So that you have peace of mind, the security mode will automatically activate when you leave a short distance from the scooter. If the vehicle is moved from its parked position, the wheels are automatically blocked. The owner is notified and the alarm will sound. When the app predicts a destination where there is the possibility of charging or switching batteries, it will prompt you to activate high performance mode. The Scooterson app will adapt power and torque settings to perfectly match with remaining battery levels. In this way, you are able to ride at peak performance without draining the batteries before arriving at your destination. The flip side is that when the battery is low, the app will drop the settings to an energy conservation mode that will allow you to arrive at your destination before the battery dies.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Any questions?
It's between 3,000 or 5,000. It depends on production value, volume. Sorry.
When do you know the production volume? So how do you
After I go for 3 months in China, I can tell you exactly how it will cost.
do you have a sales strategy?
Yes.
No. That's it.
Yeah, we'll sell it to individuals, young and affluent professionals. Yeah, directly from our website. And after test ride, because this works best. I've tested like 5 months now, and I know how hard the product is, and everybody wants it on the street. When I stop, somebody came to me in 30 seconds, asked me about where can he buy it.
And who are your competitors?
We in connected scooters, we have Gogoro in Taipei, in Taiwan, and also New. It's a Chinese company. They are both very well funded with VC by VCs. This is the competition.
Sorry. Are you an investor? Are you an investor? Are you an investor or not?
Any questions for?
Okay.
We are. Oh, it's gone. Okay. We have 2 developers that are working right now on the software. It's me, the head of research and development, and also we have the product designer. He's hiding here somewhere. And we have a guy in UK, which is on the market side, and he should be me right now because I have a fear of public speaking.
I would like to add you something. You are like an Elon Musk of Romania.
Thanks.
I
He's
met
my
with
fan.
him.
I'm the biggest fan of him.
Yeah. He's a self-learner, by the way. Because of it, I asked him, if you are an investor, you are a good candidate. Because if you will have an investment, you will change the world somehow. I really believe you.
Thanks.
But
thanks.
I would like to ask you something. If it is possible to make it as an hardware and implement it to any other motorcycles.
Yeah, sure. Actually, we already think about that because we want to make a software as a service platform and hardware to give it to another manufacturers who wants to implement
short
smart.
Question and short answer, please.
Do you have any pre-orders?
No, we are pre-sales, but we have like 500 people waiting to know the price and when we release it. We got that only in 5 months, in 5 days when the product went viral in Romania.
Thank you, Migna, and thank you for letting us use your prototypes outside.
Everybody who didn't try yet, please come outside and take a test ride.
So without further ado, because we may be running a bit late, I invite on stage free Wi-Fi.
Hey. Ok. Nu ești singurul care se teme de public speaking. Știu că s-a auzit la microfon. Hello everybody, my name is Laurențiu. I'm co-founder of Free Wi-Fi, which mainly it's a cloud-based management system for Wi-Fi networks capable to provide presence analytics and collect valid contact information. All of these by using brand cross technology. All of us probably travel a lot, and you know that the Wi-Fi market is very big. However, we have 5 top domains of interest that sum together 15 million prospects with a total addressable market of 27 billion euro. The Wi-Fi market evolution in the next 3 years will be quite high, according to iPass, in countries on continents like North America, Australia and Africa, the increase rate would be, as you can see here, in the Australia would be over 10,000%. We studied in the past 2 years around 25 competitors, and we identified there are two main problems on the market. Most of the solutions don't validate the contact information they collect, and their clients have major problems and complaints when they send marketing campaigns. The other problem on the market is that a lot of solutions are brand captive. We call it brand captive because they came embedded through under one brand umbrella. So if you spend some money on your Wi-Fi infrastructure in a shopping mall, then you're asked to buy another expensive range of equipment. We at Free Wi-Fi, we validate all the data we collect, mobile, emails, personal information, and we are capable to provide real-time data presence analytics. And one of the things that makes us unique is that we succeeded to hack Apple's MAC address hiding system. So basically we have the power to show analytics, accurate analytics to all of our customers. And the other thing that makes us unique is that we can put free Wi-Fi on top of any Wi-Fi infrastructure, any existing Wi-Fi infrastructure with minimal cost and with the speed of deploying days. So basically we can install free Wi-Fi here in this mall in maximum 3 days. The design of our dashboard was made using simplicity in our mind. We want our clients to have fast access to relevant information for them, to personalize their experience with free Wi-Fi, and their customers, their users, need to have a very nice splash page when they access internet. So for example, this is a simulation for Trinity College in Ireland, and as you can see, the splash page can be personalized a lot, with including personalized messages, welcome back messages, and encouraging the app download, because for them it's very important to popularize their new app, the Trinity ID app. The business model is very simple. We target small businesses and enterprise level companies. The difference between the two licensing models is that enterprise clients have access to presence analytics, and they have access to more reports. It is very simple. We charge €90 per 1,000 users per year for businesses, and for enterprise level it is more expensive. Till now we have 32 paying customers, 55,000 users registered in our system, and we generated more than €10,000 turnover till now. The system was started 1 year ago only with early adopters, and we plan for the next year to expand our presence in the surrounding countries, at least 5 countries for the next year. Our main advantages is that comparing with our competitors is that we validate all the data. We are no brand captive. We can work with any Wi-Fi brand manufacturer. We offer white labeling solution. We will offer white labeling solution for any partners interested to resell our solution. We offer presence analytics, very important, and we have a very aggressive price strategy. Now we are looking for funding, and these funds probably will help us to reach some of the most important feature for free Wi-Fi, and the most important are the new licensing model implementation and the new multi-level user administration that will give us possibility to sell the solution in the foreign countries. So thank you. My name is Laurențiu. Liviu is one of my colleague. Marian, he's working. He's hardly working in the office.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's a really competitive space. Are you trying to be the best or the cheapest, or I'm a bit confused by that?
Being the cheapest is not the best strategy, because if you are the cheapest, you don't have money for development. Having more feature than your competitors at an affordable price then gives you the possibility to grow.
So I was confused when you said you have a really aggressive pricing strategy.
As in we are the cheapest. yes, we have a very aggressive pricing strategy in terms that we won't be the cheapest comparing with the features we provide to our customers. So Logan, it's a car, Ferrari, it's a car. They have different prices. However, you can drive them by 100 kilometers per hour. If you want to speed more, then you have to pay additional price. Please, any other question?
That you generated $10,000 or euros in the first year.
Yeah.
So what's year 2 going to look like?
The projection, however, looks very nice. In reality, the first 3 months will be probably on negative profit, and we hope to end the year with 55,000 euro on profit. The business model is to scale after the second year. So in 2017, we'll generate more than 1 million turnover with a very good profitability level. I can share with you the information because we are working with life plan for business projection.
What is the key reason people buy from you versus your competitors?
One line response, please.
Wow, that's a nice one. Mainly because we have a very valuable business proposition. We give them the possibility to build micro communities and have possibility to communicate with ease with all their customers. And we believe that having such a range of features embedded in our solution, this is one of the reasons they will buy from us. And the second reason
Thank
is
you.
that... Okay. Thank you.
So we're gonna have one more startup before we go into the panel with Malin and Smart Dreamers. We're gonna have someone that does something to do with gaming. So is the Battleground ready?
Always.
Yeah? Okay, so I invite on stage Gaming Battleground.
Sure.
Oh, you weren't ready. You were just overconfident, weren't you?
Yeah, too much. Ready? Hello everyone, my name is Luca and I'm the co-founder of Gaming Battleground. And this year, or not? Well, yeah? You know what's the problem? It's on the end. Hey, once again, my name is Luca. And this year is an esport event where 30,000 people are watching these guys here in the middle play video games live. And over 32 million more are watching them through online streams. And they all want to feel the excitement of playing in a tournament this big. But they can't because they're afraid of professionals playing in those tournaments. Just imagine that you're this kid against this guy. It's kind of scary. It's frustrating. You wouldn't want to play against it. And this is not an assumption. We did a survey on more than 4,000 gamers worldwide. 95% of them doesn't want to play against professionals because it's scary. And that is why we created Gaming Battleground, a competitive platform where anyone can join or create a tournament in an online video game. And let's be honest, it is way more fun to play games when there are stakes involved. That is why we let our tournament organizers to set entry fees. And it works like this. If you're a tournament organizer, first, you need to choose your game, set how much people can join on your tournament, and set the entry fee for joining on it. Then we, as a platform, collect those fees, take 25% to pay you and ourselves, and the rest is divided for the winners of the tournament. The market is growing. It is an 800 million market only this year. Yes, people are actually playing, betting and watching video games where money is involved. I mean, Americans started to building stadiums that can uphold 40,000 people just to watch them play. And the finals of a game were more watched than the finals of the NBA league. This year are our competitors, mainly focusing on professional players and high-level tournament organizers. While we are doing the opposite, targeting amateurs and targeting local tournament organizers, because they're the majority of our industry, and more important, We as a team are in the majority and we know their pain. Currently, we are doing partnership with YouTubers, streamers on Twitch TV, community leaders, and hardware shops. With enough of those guys, we will easily go to every country we target. This is the team. 5 young people with enough skill and experience to create jobs from hobbies to gamers around the world. We are 4 engineers and 1 marketer. On top of that, 2 freelance engineers and 2 advisors. We launched a bit more than 2 weeks ago, more than 7,000 registered users, more than 50 tournaments organized. We had a tournament with 1,000 spots filled super quickly. Here we are seeking an investment and more partnership opportunities so we can scale faster and grow faster. So if you're into gaming, you love games, or you find this project interesting, I'll be around. Thank you.
Questions?
How do you make money?
Okay, so when you come, we collect all entry fees. So 10 players, it's $100. It's a $100 pool. We take 25% from that. The rest are the rewards.
What's to stop those impressive competitors that you showed up there moving into your space?
Moving into our space? Yeah. So first of all, doing tournaments on your platform, outsourcing them to the community is a problem because community of gamers can be really toxic if you fail on it. So if you have competitors that is already doing his job, he's hardly going to risk to give it to their community.
Okay.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, there are rankings, basically. You can set a ranking of which level can join your tournament. You can if you give them 2 tournaments to test it and then compare to their actual results and to the results of your platform. Yeah, we're going to implement that. That's the thing.
How many people actually want to take part in these types of tournaments versus, you know, watch the professionals or just play socially by themselves?
Okay, so the exact numbers I cannot tell you, but it's quite a lot because there are a lot of things happening like this, similar, and it's way more fun to play. And there are even $1 when you put in.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
So thank you the jury for your time.